Well done, well done. All right, so now we've got Meta. We all remember that picture that Mark Zuckerberg posted about 6 months, a year ago. I mean, I don't even know how long anything is anymore in this market, but of him looking at the Eiffel Tower. Well, Meta has finally, after $100 trillion,
God.
come up with better avatars. Are they good? No, but they are definitely better. Ah, well, that's definitely the wrong article over there.
The wrong
But
one.
they're definitely better. What do you think of them? I'm gonna look for the article now.
Yeah, I mean
Like
that's not bad. I mean that looks pretty decent, I guess. I mean, yeah, looks not bad.
looking better than it did before, right?
Feel like FIFA has a better job with like avatars though. Why don't they just like import avatars
Yeah,
from other successful companies that are better? Like that's not terrible, but I
it's
mean,
not
one thing is
great.
like, we don't need it to be that great. Like for example, if you were ever playing on like a Wii, Wii, the gaming console, they had like these characters with like bubble bodies and like a head with no neck and hands that were just dots, like circles with no arms. And it wasn't really a big deal. Like I don't really think I noticed it, and I don't think it matters really in that kind of world because it's almost when you're in like a metaverse type of setting where it's just virtual digital world. That's just not something that has come across your mind yet. So like in this first wave of metaverse avatars and stuff, I don't think they need to be perfect. They just need to work and not make you dizzy and stuff.
Well, with Meta, they want to be able to provide an avatar that looks very, very similar to you, right?
Mm,
Because that's the whole point of it. They want to create a Facebook in the metaverse where
yeah.
everyone who's on Facebook, every grandma and grandpa, can look like themselves. What I do find interesting from here is the images that they've released over here all have Puma branded clothing, which means that Meta's definitely got some sort of brand deal with Puma, which is very bullish for Puma and interesting. But I do understand why Meta wants to do it because they're a social media platform. People want to be represented as close to themselves as possible, right?
Mm.
In the metaverse. But yeah, look, they've spent a lot of money. They announced today they're introducing new body shapes, improved hair, better clothing texture, etc. The company also announced that more than 1 billion avatars have been created across its platforms. Starting this month, users will be able to choose from a wide range of body shapes, including two curvier body shapes. Meta says it's updating some of its existing options to help differentiate them as well. Although Meta has previously allowed you to choose your avatar body type, the company says the old options were quite similar, which is why it's launching the new ones. They've also overhauled how an avatar's hair, clothing, and eyes will appear. Also, profile pictures, cover photos, and more. Sparing you the nitty gritty technical breakdown, we've added additional detail and realism to everything from hair and clothing, moving that when you're rocking a clear fade and a suit or a bedhead and sweats, your avatar should pop a little better than before. Um, and then they say they've partnered with Puma to bring 7 new outfits to the Avatar store, which launched last year and let you buy digital clothes. So yeah, I mean they're making slow progress. I know Mark Zuckerberg has really put his whole company behind this. He really has. He's put the whole company on the line. This is what he believes the future of the social media is. And you got to admire him for his tenacity and his belief that this is the future. And I guess this is the natural next stage for Facebook. People aren't going to want to be on a text type app. They're going to be want to be walking around in the metaverse, saying hello to their auntie or whatever it may be. And this is where they're going with it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, literally is just building for the future. He's gonna get clowned on until he doesn't. They're probably gonna do a good job, bro. They got tons of money, tons of people still backing them, even though if they're putting out updates every few months and it's still kind of lackluster. I'm just saying, dude. Like until it's something that's necessary to do, it's something that's people want to have. It just people just won't care until and like I said, we're one
Until they
invention
do.
away. We're one invention away from yeah, exactly that. Until they do.
I think they've put a lot of their research, not I think, I know they've put a lot of their research and money into the actual headsets, trying to make them a lot lighter, a lot less obtrusive, a lot more comfortable, a lot more realistic when you're wearing them and things like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see the products. I wonder how far they are from not actually launching, but like not even mass adoption. Just like, I mean, here I am. I'm on Facebook a bit, not much, a bit. Um, and I haven't seen their Facebook store. I haven't seen anything about their avatars. Like I'm saying, when you're in Facebook, there's nothing really there. I don't know if they say that that store was launched a year ago. I haven't seen it, and I spend maybe an hour a week on Facebook catching up, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of this at
I
all.
don't think anything related to the metaverse will be something people care to have yet until we have an like we need an invention that's going to make it so that you want to participate. You have no reason to enter the sandbox, like zero
Well,
reason.
the Corona was that. That was the catalyst, and now that that's gone away, which is great. I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Well, it hasn't gone away fully, but now that everyone's learned to live with it, it's not as severe, and people, it's more like a bad flu. Most people have been vaccinated or had it before. They've got some immunity. Now that people are enjoying being able to see each other in real life again. That's the novelty now because
Yep.
they didn't have that for so long.
And then once we get tired
So
of that, then we'll be like, damn, bro, I'm ready for this fucking VR headset or this AR glasses. Now I can run around.
yeah, no, you're right.
In the
But
metaverse.
when will that be is the question,
Don't
and
know.
what will be the catalyst,
Don't know what it'll be, but it will happen. We can't. We always we
Oh, I agree with you.
help it do this. Like we like always pendulum swing them. Like I can't even. You can't even help it. Even if you know, you're gonna still pendulum swing because we have emotions and we have fucking seasons and we have the moon and like everything controls how you feel. And when everyone starts to feel a certain way for a while, eventually we start to see it swing back the other way. And it's just always be happening like that, dude. So I'm not really
It's
worried.
interesting because that's what's happening with crypto. I saw, I like Ran Nunye, and I saw he said when Bitcoin went to 31-ish, 31,000 about a week ago, he was posting guys like just chill because he said when everyone on his timeline is posting pictures of how much money they're making on trading, that's when he knows it's about to pull back because exactly what you're saying now. It's exactly that. It's that everyone thinks it's going to last forever. That's when it's not.
Yeah.
And then it goes the other way. Everyone thinks it's going to absolute hell. It's going to go to zero. It's not. And maybe with our conversation earlier, with me saying PFPs are never going to come back, maybe that is the catalyst, meaning that they are going to come back because you got an OG like me who bet the what do they say? Bet the farm on it. Saying that it's never going to happen. Maybe that is when it does happen.
Out of spite, the NFT market will come back out of spite toward what you said today on the stream.
Yeah, no, not out of spite. Just as when it gets to the point where everyone thinks it's absolutely hopeless and never coming back, that's usually when things start to turn. So we'll see. I mean, I still don't think it's ever coming to what it was, but as you said, it will mature. As I said, it will mature and be a better market.